How we doing? We're doing quite well. Trying to keep our health up. The weather change is getting to us a little bit. It's starting to get cold. And with that, sinus, congestion, chest cold, still kicking ass, man.
Good. What do you like about touring? I do have to bore you with these stupid questions.
What do I like about touring?
What do you like and what do you dislike?
Best of our touring is when you go home. What do I like about touring? Meeting interesting people. I don't know, it's crazy. I guess that I just really, the reaction with the fans, playing the concerts and the interaction with the fans, that's not just limited to the concerts, but being out there and being amongst that, I think is probably the most rewarding and satisfying, and that kind of, I think, exchange of human energy and the kind of everything that goes on in a small confined space when you've got 15,000 people in there. Anything goes, kind of, That's the best part of touring. Some of the other stuff outside of that is maybe not so likable, especially when you're like 100 years old, when we are, and you've got families at home, and it's 6 days before Christmas or whatever the fuck it is, and you get pictures sent of the Christmas tree. The only participation is actually tearing it down. Well, I could go on and on. But I think the best part is the human interaction, with people through music and through sharing moments together. What if there was a fire?
What's up?
What if there was a fire? We couldn't unlock it.
You roasted.
And you keep filming as we're playing.
That'd be interesting.
So what was the best show you played? Do you know something?
On this tour?
Yeah. The best moments you remember.
What country are you? Well, you're Germany, right?
Yeah.
Mannheim, Erfurt, Hanover, I think were the three.
All are great.
No, honestly, I mean, look, no bullshit. I mean, Germany is always special because I think, Germany literally is, it's the best country for Metallica. It's, St. Anger is bigger in Germany than anywhere else. And so obviously we have a very strong connection and a very strong relationship with everybody here on many different levels. One place where you always get great shows is in Paris. But also it has a lot to do with the building. We play this building in Paris called the Bercy, and just the way that the building is set up, the way the acoustics are in there, it always makes for a very, very, very good show in there. Actually, I hear everybody's been saying this is one of the best places to play in Germany. This Köln Arena tonight. So we've never played here. But I actually prefer the kind of arenas that are more like American arenas than the Messehalle, because the Messehalle is more the people are further away. But when you play a place like this, more you can see, it's the different kind of energy.
It's similar to the arenas in the States, which are usually hockey or basketball, and they're circular. And that's the kind of feel of this place.
Are there any songs you don't like to play anymore after all these years, but your fans want to hear them? Like, any songs?
I like playing them all because they're all still fresh to me.
Were you Metallica fan before?
Still am. Right now, right this minute, I'm Metallica.
Were you a Metallica? Yeah, until I met him.
Until I met Lars.
Yeah, that was it, man. For me, I don't know. Sometimes I can think myself into not liking some of the songs, but usually when you play them in front of 15,000 people, there's nothing that's not tolerable in front of 15,000 people. You know, it's sort of that human exchange of energy and all that. I mean, I think that, you know, anything is upped when you're sharing it with them. And I can tell you that straight up, like playing a lot of songs in rehearsal. I mean, that's why like we like never rehearsed, because it's like you can't sit there and play fucking Seek and Destroy Creepy Death. You can't do it in front of like four walls and like a fat English sound guy or something. Do you know what I mean? It's just, you can't do that. But I think that live, pretty much everything is pretty okay. I didn't really mean the fat part. Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to illustrate something, you know.
You gotta visualize the picture, you know, us playing in some big, huge monster of a man watching us, mixing the sound. Who he is, I don't know. We love everybody. Does it make sense?
I never said anything bad about fat people.
What do you think of rock music coming back into the public ear? Call it. So, like with the upcoming of many more rock bands and the success of maybe, I don't know, Linkin Park or The Darkness right now. So, how do you see the quality of rock music today?
The quality of rock?
Yeah.
The quantity of rock? It's all good.
Quality.
Both is good. The quality of it is the best. Right? How do you feel about the quality of rock right now? Is it original?
You know, I mean, I've heard that question for 20 years. Now that rock music's back, how do you feel about it? I mean, I like to say that I don't think it ever really went anywhere, ever really goes anywhere. There's various times where the more mass media, or the commercial mainstream media pays more attention to it than other times. And as a result of that attention being paid to it, you know, there might be another 10% of, you know, the 12-year-old girls listen to rock music for 6 months instead of to the boy bands or something. Do you know what I mean? But it doesn't really change as much as people think it does. It's just, sometimes it's talked about a lot, and sometimes it's not talked about a lot, but there's still millions of people out there who live the lifestyles and live and breathe all these bands, even when they're not particularly in the limelight. I think that there are some good bands out there. Yeah, you mentioned Linkin Park. I love Linkin Park. We had Linkin Park on tour with us. They are a good band, very respectful of their elders. Oh, it's just
They keep winning awards. They're the award-winning Linkin Park.
Every time we do this year, every time there's an award show, we're all nominated together. Every time we're nominated together, they win the award. And 5 minutes after they win the award, they come up and apologize to us. It's very respectful.
Yeah.
I go, look, I have 47 fucking awards. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I won them all from the 90s. Now it's your turn. Enjoy it. Don't apologize.
How do you fit in? Do you feel comfortable in this, well, amongst these musicians being friends for over 20 years? And you just are the new part
I feel very comfortable. I find myself saying this a lot, but there's amazing communication in the band now, which makes it very comfortable to be with these guys.
I think you met some of these. Did you meet some of the other bands, the younger bands?
No, I meant
You met the Woodmans.
rock.
Oh, with us?
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
Are you
Michael.
comfortable?
Yeah, yeah.
Good. I'm
You know?
sorry. I misunderstood.
I could never sit like this with any of my other drummers.
They would never sit
It
like
would-
this
it
with
never
us.
would. We'd be like over here and stuff. No, I mean, there's definite connection with us. It's pretty cool because from the moment we set foot on stage together, that was immediate. You know what I mean? And it just worked. I don't know why. You know, maybe it's the experience or whatever, but it worked. And I love physical music. It drives me, it moves me, it excites me, and that's what Metallica's always been for me. So to get up on stage and play, you know, this type of music with these personalities who are extreme, in my book, they're very extreme, is amazing and it's natural. And you know, the icing on the cake is they're good people, you know.
Especially the drummer.
The drummer is very cool, man. He rocks, man. You know that guy? Have you met him yet?
Drummer. Do you ever think, like, you know, when people ask you, like, what do you do for a living? It's like, I'm in a band. What band are you in? I'm in Metallica. Do you ever think, like, somebody would ever ask, like, say, the lead singer of the Rolling Stones? Or what do you do for, I'm a lead singer of a band called the Rolling Stones. Huh? I was just tripping on that.
When was the last time, so when was the last time you were asked this question? What do you
Oh, you know, sometimes, you know, surrounded airplanes or something.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, what do you
Happens all
It's
the
mostly, I guess most of the time it happens when you show up looking either like this or a lot worse than this in a place where people like that look like this don't show up very often. Say like first class of an airplane or having the fucking king shit hotel room in a hotel or walking into, you know, like a Cartier store or something. You know. But anyway, that was a complete besides the point. Do you think he actually ever would say, I'm the lead singer of a band called the Rolling Stones?
I haven't heard anything so
Not in this lifetime.
I'm happy that I've listened to Mike Muir before. I mean, Suicidal Tendency.
Have I listened to Mike
you
Muir?
did really, but I'm not.
Well, hang on a second. Suicidal Tendencies toured with Metallica in '93.
Both in Europe and America.
Yeah, so there was a lot of time spent together back then.
I've heard of
A lot of crazy moments, huh?
I had conversations with him without being scared of him.
Yeah.
But I was scared.
Lars isn't afraid of much, man.
I am afraid of him.
You know,
Fucker, man.
he ain't afraid of much.
Well, I thought Suicide were kind of psycho. I love the
Psycho Michael.
Psycho.
They were
Super
great.
psycho.
They were great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What kind of advice would you give to a newcomer?
Quit. Quit while you still can.
Don't get sick on the road, man. It's about it.
Let's see, what kind of advice would we give to newcomers? Let's see, don't sue internet, you know, music internet provider, because it's a lost cause, and you end up taking so many hits, it's just no fun, man. So don't start suing these free exchange music websites, because it's fucked. I tried it, and it's no fun, don't do that.
I was going to try it too, but
It's
I
no fun.
gave up.
So,
I learned from him.
it's such a bad, boring time.
Okay. So, when I read the lyrics of Sad Anger of the album, I thought that it was very self-concentrated, very, I don't know, reflective maybe. So how come?
I think, how come? Why are you wearing those pants? How come? It's because that would, oh, no, yeah. Well, those were the lyrics that were the cleanest that we could share with people. No, I mean, why do you do what you do? I don't know. I mean, we felt, I guess at that time, for those couple of months, that was the right kind of thing to sort of get out there. I think that we felt very comfortable about sharing some kind of very personal things and feeling kind of, you know, comfortable about maybe sharing our vulnerabilities and maybe even kind of, you know, we're proud of it. You know, it's like, look, after 20 years, you know, about writing about all this other stuff, now we can write about some things about ourselves that is maybe not all positive, or right about some of our weaknesses or